Greetings, citizens of Tetris. Welcome to another instance of Classic Tetris Monthly DAS Masters October 2024. Yes, it is October 34th. And DAS Masters continues. It will continue throughout at least the first half of October, if not a little bit longer. We've got extra time. So we're going to figure it all out. But anyway, what we've got for you today is one of our preliminary brackets in the green bracket. Let's take a look at that right now. That is going to be what? Yes, this top bracket here. It's two matches we've got for you. The first match is going to be LIO versus Alex T, our 18 and 31 seed. They will be playing a match, and the winner of that match will be playing against the 15th seed OEUF means egg. And they will be playing a match to determine who gets a spot in the top 16. Yes, it is the first match of the day. LIO versus Alex T. OEUF means egg will play the winner. And the winner of that goes to the top 16. We've already got several results. We're almost done. I got to figure out this orange bracket because that is like going nowhere. But it seems like everybody is back now from their travels. This orange bracket still has to be determined. But all the other brackets, blue and green, blue and red, have been determined. So we'll have Matt Martin, Sharky, Gio, Scotto, and then red, Fractal, Tommy, Bendy, Nenu. So if you want to take an overall look at where the top 16 is, those are the top 16 matchups we have figured out so far. So today we will finalize the green bracket, and then we got to figure out that orange bracket, and of course start booking our top 16 brackets. But anyway, the order of business today is these two matches: LIO and Alex T versus each other. The winner versus OEUF means egg. Winner goes to the top 16. Let's take a look at our rules. This is a 32-player single elimination tournament, flat bracket tournament based on the 1999 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play on emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. Players can use any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether mechanical or electronical or even biological turbo. No turbo whatsoever. Players must use the press and hold method of moving pieces left and right. And that means they should be heeding the spirit of DAS. This is a DAS tournament. Players should be using that press and hold mechanic to move pieces left and right. This is not 9 hertz tap your way all the way through the event and call it DAS. No, DAS is what is reigns. Players should not receive any real-time advice. Do not pause unless the commentator tells you level 18 starts all the way through. Same piece sets. Players, if you're listening right now, make sure your hertz and input display are turned on. And of course, it is a best of 5 tournament, and the winner gets absolutely something, a share in a prize pool, which stands, oh, good job, guys, which currently stands at $669.69. You can't leave stuff up to the gaming public because it'll always end in funny numbers. Anyway, yes, thank you so much to everybody who's contributed so far to the prize pool, including contributions from Scott Gray in the amount of $500, Omen Voir with the 5318, Kitchess with a $35 contribution, Tom J 2821, Rogue Potato Baduk 1666, Zelazawi $11, Whoop and Buffet Master with $5 each, and Yeet for Initiative 303. All the claim codes are done, so if you do want to contribute to the prize pool, use the second link there. Actually, I'll just post the DAS Masters link into YouTube right now because for some reason I don't know, because I'm an idiot. Okay. Yes, go ahead and click on that link if you want to contribute to the prize pool. If you're over on YouTube, every once in a while, if somebody wants to post that link in there, that would be great when we mention the prize pool. But that is the link to contribute. Why should you contribute? Well, you know, it's in your own interest, really. You are watching here because you are excited about these DAS tournaments that are taking place. And you want to see more of them. And the way for there to be more of them is to lure the players in with the promise of a payday. If we get to that $1,000, if we get to $1,000, we will pay the top 8 players. Right now, we're just paying the top 4. But if you get to 1,000, we will pay the top 8, which is really nice. So please do contribute. Use the Matcherino command that's in chat, and that would be wonderful. Wonderful. Also want to thank our patrons, patreon.com/monthlytetris, to provide us ongoing, regular, recurring, monthly support that we can depend on. And know that, yes, there is a tomorrow. You can keep doing CTM events because you've got this wonderful base of support. We're keeping you going and supporting what you're doing, preventing you from having to go get a job at HEB, which, you know, I'm a fan of HEB, but I don't want to work there. I'd rather do Tetris. Anyway, thanks to everybody who have contributed or who are supporting us now. Scott Gray 76, K9 watching Tetris, Tacnerus at the Mega Masters level, Corporal 381 shall be satisfied at the Masters level, Cat 91, Jay in the window, Troy, Dan, Kim S, bracket sponsor level, and I got to edit some typos here, but I will do that once we do the big update of the slide sticker and double sticker club level members. Thank you very much. Community level members as well. Patreon.com/monthlytetris is the place to make sure that CTM keeps happening. So thank you very much for that. We did just have a contribution to the prize pool from Kip Duran. And thank you, by the way, to Kip Duran for calling my attention to the fact that Kip Duran contributed to the prize pool. Kip says Das is dead. Das is alive, very much alive. And everybody here watching proves it. So let me take a look and make sure that our players are here. I'm guessing since this was scheduled so far out that, you know, somebody just can be like, oh, Vandy, bro, I forgot, bro. You know, like as happens. But we'll see. We'll see if that happens. I forgot about it, bruh. Here, let me get all this fixed up here. Really? Is that what I have? Why won't it? It's not letting me flip this horizontal. I don't know why. All right, I'm doing it anyway. All right, and then 2. Let's see if this player is here. Is this player here? Is it? Oh, look at this organized guy. Everybody's so organized. And both players facing in the wrong direction. We'll fix them though. We'll get them pointing in the right direction. There we go. Now they're pointing. Oh my God, Alex T is 30 all of a sudden. I haven't seen him in a while, and now he's 30. Look at that guy. All right, let's take a look. Vandy, when's the last time you remember there being no show in Masters? Well, I don't know. Maybe people won't think that this Masters is, I don't know. It's a while. All right, let me adjust these players here, and then we can get started. Alex T's not moving. Leo is moving. Refresh that. Alex T. All right, Alex T is moving, bruh. All right, he's moving. Look at these guys. They're facing their pieces. Oh my God. All right, well, I am just about ready. So players, make sure you turn off your any DAS. Make sure you got everything set up the way that we need it to be set up, because we are about to get started. I'm going to give you some pieces. Oh, I don't have my actual Twitch open, I need to open that, so just bear with me for a second. So I like to put the pieces in the Twitch chat, not in the all-purpose chat. All right, the pieces are going to be 6EB946, 6EB946. All right, Alex is getting his saltwater taffy out, I guess. His M&Ms, all his Halloween candy. Although it's backwards, so it looked like S, M, and M, which is weird. Yeah. Did Alex T dress up as the Tetris world champion for Halloween? I guess everywhere he goes, he's got it on. So yeah, M&Ms are good. Peanut M&Ms, I think, are excellent. You know what they haven't made yet? They need to make them. Or maybe they have made them. I haven't seen them. I know they've got almond M&Ms. They need to make cashew M&Ms. Those would be amazing. Like M&Ms with cashews in the middle. That would be the best. That is what I want. Alex is practicing the glitch colors. He's gonna give you the first one to get a DAS colors. I believe it. Cashews go bad way too quickly. No, could you roast them and put them in there? I don't know. I don't know a lot about cashews except I like them. Don't forget the 39 line cap. True, yeah, players. Make sure your 39 line cap is on. Kip Duron with the $5 super chat. The only M&M I want is you, Vandy. You're dandy. Oh my goodness gracious. I am not candy. I am Vandy, Kip Duron. But thank you so much for the €5 super chat. Let me just check. Why can't I find the thing? Or there's one thing I just wanted to find before I... Okay. There it is. I got it. All right, folks, it is time to figure out what the heck is going to happen in the green bracket. Alex practicing rolling in a very threatening way, like he's threatening to roll. I don't know what he's doing over there, but it seems like he's threatening to roll. So a big threat over to Leo. If he doesn't behave, rolling is going to happen. It is the green bracket preliminary A. The winner of this whole thing that we're going to do goes to the top 16. But first, we have to have this match. The winner will play OEUF Means Egg, and then we'll have that match that determines who goes to the top 16. But first, yes, Leo and Alex T, round one, green bracket. Let us get them counted down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, Alex is eating M&Ms and gummy bears, and Leo is just here to play Tetris. He's like, I don't want any of this. I am here to play Tetris. Coming in at seed number 18 out of Bulgaria with a PB of 1.26 million. And the number 6th ranked DAS player in the world, according to the brand new DAS Premier Poll ranking that was just released the other day. It is Leo, or as I will be saying Leo, because I don't want to repeat the same syllables over and over. That's a little weird. But it is Leo. Leo, of course, was the runner-up in the CTM DAS Masters Tournament in September, which is last month, went out in a 3-0 match against Pixelandi, the champion. So I'm sure Leo looking to make a deep run here, and Leo, qualifying in at 18, so wouldn't, of course, maybe with the semis rule and all that kind of stuff, would have made it in anyway, but it's kind of an example of what we're trying to do here with the expanded DAS Masters, is making sure that, all the players who really belong up near the top get a chance to, survive a bad qualifier and earn their way back into the top 16. 93,000 here for Alex T after a little bit of a scare. He was kind of high in the middle of the board here, but able to work around it. He's having a good time. 117 for Leo. Leo was also a top 16 finisher in the CTWC DAS tournament over in Europe in 2023. And has played, here and there, various CTM tournaments, CTL. Has been in the community for a couple of years, so it was really great to see a player like Leo, who maybe wouldn't necessarily get a chance to be celebrated as a top tier player in a world where, it's rolling dominated. But now we have new rankings, Premier Poll rankings for DAS, top 6 player in the world. Is there any way you can see the DAS ranking that was just mentioned? Yeah, somebody in chat has a link to the actual released document. All I have is the spreadsheet up. So if somebody wants to get a link to the Premier Poll official document, that would be cool. 193 here for Alex, 194 for Leo. On the right side, it is Alex T. You might call him the Clown Prince of Tetris. He's always here to have a good time. He is the reigning CTWC World Champion and a many-time CTM Masters event winner. Most recently won 3 in a row of the regular Masters event in April, May, and July. Also our Mega Masters champion for 2023. Taking a little bit of a break from rolling tournaments, but is still here active in the DAS tournament. You love to see it. And now Alex T did not finish in the top 20 of the DAS Premier ranking, but he did get 3 votes overall as the best DAS player. So, he's working on it. 316 for Alex T, 357 for Leo, now 380 after a Tetris. This is a best of 5 tournament. So you see the zeros next to the player's name. The first one to get to 3 is the winner. By the way, thanks Kip for the, I think that was another super chat. Said 1.26 million PB is no joke. This Leo dude is scary. Kip Durham with another €5 super chat. Thank you so much, Kip. Appreciate that. If Pumpy's giving you that link, it is the right link, everybody. You can click on that. Tetris for Alex T, 395, 434 for Leo. These are level 18 starts. Given how the game is set up, there's 130 lines from a level 18 start until you transition to the first speed increase at level 19. The levels go up every 10 lines from there, but the next speed increase is level 29, which for DAS really is a kill screen. A few players have ventured beyond level 29 into 30 and beyond, but level 29 speed is the terminal speed in which you will almost certainly end your game. Kip Duran says, yeah, Vandy, there was a second chat, but the moment is past now. Thanks for the €10 super chat. Appreciate that. Kip, 507 transition for Leo is going to get a Tetris immediately after at 531. Alex is already almost into 20 and is into 20 at 472. So about a 50 60,000 point lead for Leo right now. But anyway, thank you, Kip Duran, for the super chats. Really appreciate that. Tetris Alex T, 553, 589 for Leo. Just about that same line count. And when they have the same line count, Leo is ahead by about a Tetris and a half. But Leo having to take a few burns here. Now, those of you who are used to these tournaments with rolling where players go deep past 29, approaching 39 and all that, this all happens very quickly. We are now, 170 lines. That means Alex T has only 60 more lines until what is, in effect, the DAS kill screen. So these matches are especially brutal. Players need to squeeze in as much efficiency as they can into the 230 lines that they get. Tetris Leo 654, so ahead by about 12,000 points, and Alex T just trying to get through this burn, which really seems interminable. And he would be, oh no, and Alex T up too high, too many gaps, cannot survive, and Leo is going to win here in level 25. Leo is already ahead. There's just too many gaps there in Alex's stack, and not able to survive. Rin wants a PP command. All right, we will get a PP command for you. PP means Premier Poll. For those of you listening on YouTube out of context. Okay, let's get these players some new pieces. New pieces are going to be 6FEF58. 6 Foxtrot. Looks like Alex is eating a banana. I don't know if he got a banana in his Halloween party, but Halloween candy, but PP Heart, Pumpy. That should be your alt. That should be your comp alt. Is PP Heart. The new pieces are 6FEF58. As soon as our players are ready, we can get them started. Alex is eating bananas. He's just drinking waters. Nerd the Box says, wait, watch that back. He just ate a food without making a mess. He's grown. These last few months, away from competitive Tetris, Alex has grown. Vandy, do you prefer regular M&Ms or the ones with peanut butter? I mean, it's kind of a false binary there because there's many kinds of M&Ms, but if you're just telling me between those two, there's an egg. He's putting an egg on his head. Wait till you have to play OEUF Bean's egg. He's literally putting an egg on his head while playing. All right, well, he's ready. Let's go ahead and get him started. I guess I prefer the regular M&Ms. I like the peanut butter ones. All right, let's get him started. Alex has got egg yolk on his head. Let's go ahead and get him underway in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It's like kid meets egg. Yeah, peanut M&Ms are good. I do like the almond ones that have come out, and I like there are pretzel ones. But yeah, I haven't had M&Ms for a long time. It's been a long time. We eat all these, we don't really eat like standard chocolate in this house anymore. Now we eat like keto chocolate. So if we're eating chocolate, we get it from this place called Chalk Zero, which is like zero sugar chocolate. And we like it a lot. We just had their Halloween peanut butter ghosts, which were delicious. 94,000 for Alex T, 57,000 for Leo. All right, Alex T setting up for a dirty Tetris here in column A, 2 rows off the bottom. Gets a bar to get the Tetris, has to set up a tuck in the meantime, but going to address that now after another Tetris. 162 for Alex, 82,000 for Leo after a little bit of a slow start. I didn't give Leo his point here, so let me give him that. There we go. All right, Leo with a Tetris 137. Alex up a little bit high there, taking some skims. Has a gap in column for about 7 rows up. He's going to have to work to skim that away. It's caused a blockage of the well on the right side, so he's still trying to address that gap here and its aftermath. It looks like he's open on that right side, but that left side is a real problem now for Alex. Long bar gets over to get the Tetris and bring this down 4 rows. But he's still not out of the woods yet. Maybe he's got egg in his eye or something. I'm not sure, but probably not the optimal strategy to put egg in your eyes before playing a match of Tetris. All right, Alex going to work, trying to find something to clear that cover of that well away on the right side. Finally finds an upside down J to do it. He will establish a well and get a Tetris 271, but he has now given up the lead to Leo, who is now ahead 299 to 272. Mustache Cannon says, do you guys like candy corn? I get all kinds of crap for how much I like it. Yeah, I do like candy corn. And you know, I'll even do you one better. I like those circus peanuts. What do you think of that? Those like weird little kind of meringue, foamy peanuts. I like those too. So there you go. 319 for Alex. Long bar over. That's going to be a double. So he's got kind of holes in the stack here. They're going to prevent him from Tetrising. And he's going to need to bring this down and work those gaps away. Meanwhile, Leo gets a Tetris here. Leo is not, Alex is burning a lot here, but Leo really not able to capitalize too much on Alex's slowdown here. Finally is set up for a Tetris, though, and gets one. There's a dirty Tetris from Alex. So Leo with about a Tetris and a half lead. Yeah, those circus peanuts, I think if you like meringues, then, you'll probably like those circus peanuts. I like meringue anything. All right, Tetris, Leo, 449. Alex is set up for a Tetris in column 4, and he will get that Tetris. Let's see what he tries to do here. Is he going to try to set up for another one? And it looks like he is going to try to set up for another a column 4 Tetris. But he ends up having to make a few holes to do that. He gets it, and he's just going to burn this down with a very timely J piece. He ends up kind of trying to do an adjustment with a T piece, and that's going to create a gap in his stack. So he's just going to work this stack down. 419, just a few lines away from that 19 transition. He's just going to work this stack down. Leo going to transition in 521. And now it's basically a 100 line race to see how many points you can get from now till level 29, and Leo has got about 100,000 point lead. I don't know if candy corn is like my favorite, but I like it. Well, I just like also the creative possibilities of things you can do. Like you can stick them up your nose and then blow them out at your friends. You can, you know, kind of press them over your teeth and make weird little orange teeth. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do with those candy corns. 594 for Leo, 531 for Alex T. I mean, those two things I was particularly known for when I was like a crazy kid. Is the keto chocolate affordable? Boom Man says. Well, affordable is contextual, so it kind of depends on your budget. But, you know, it's reasonable. Depending. Alex is in a little bit of trouble here. Brings it down all very quickly. 593 for him, 640 for Leo. Leo's left side is concerning. He'd love to be able to bring something down. He's able to quick tap, I think, that J over to the left and fill out that left side enough to be able to bring this down. 653 for him, 603 for Alex. Alex is clean. And Leo is not. And all right, so Alex got a little bit of a misdrop there with the T. Alex looking a little rusty. But he's going to get a Tetris here. And this is kind of his or was his opportunity. We're just like, you know, Alex has got 45 lines to go to try to catch up. He's within 4,000 points. He's got a few lines in hand. So Alex is within shouting distance here if Leo can try to figure out a way. But the problem with Leo is he's got rows and rows and rows above that Tetris well, so that's going to be all just wasted pace here right toward the end when he can't afford to. Long bar over Tetris after he clears it away. 7-12 for him. Alex has about 7 lines in hand. It's a skim, gets it. Tetris. Alex now in the lead and in the pace lead as well. He's 3 lines back and ahead by 26,000 points. Leo going to get the absolute lead back. But again, Alex clean, gets it, Tetris. Another Tetris for Alex, 805 for him. 17 lines to go for him, 13 lines to go for Leo. Leo now setting up. Oh, and he's going to miss there with the bar into column 4. He actually chucked it over to get Tetris ready in column 9. Got another bar, but he couldn't get it over the Z piece that he had hung. And that is going to be a top out for Leo. And Alex is good in game number 2. All right, Alex going to get to that 29 kill screen. Going to see if he can get to DAS level 30, and no, he cannot. So Alex is good. He's surprised. He's covered in eggs. I mean, that kid is going to have great hair, though, with all the eggs that go on that head. I mean, he's got to have great hair because that's what you're supposed to do, right? I wouldn't know anymore. Mine's all gone. But, man, if only I'd known that egg thing. The lustrous mane on my head. It would have been amazing. Why is my man covered in eggs? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he's going to get another one. It's like 1 egg per loss or something. Not sure. All right, let's give these players some new pieces. 8417 C0. Oh, look at him. He's cleaning up. He's cleaning up. Yeah, you don't want... I think, didn't he start to have like cockroach problems or ants or whatever? You don't want that. 8417 C0. 8417 C0. Adrian on YouTube says, I mean, I give my beagle a raw egg every week. Never thought of breaking it on its head. Yeah, give it a shot. I mean, he broke an egg on his head and he won. If you want your beagle to win, try it. All right, so we're waiting out Alex here. I'm not sure what he's up to, but he's got a lot going on in that room of his. Giant bear. He's got some new shoebox happening. All right, here he is. What's he doing? He's like reversing his shirt. His shirt's on the right way now. All right, buddy, let's get those pieces in. 8417C0. 8417C0. Alex T, please contact judges. Oh, where's bro going? Leo's just like, dude, when is there going to be a trick tournament where you gather the most point from tricks, vets, T-spin, etc.? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if we do Stupid Tetris Monthly again. All right, Alex, it's time. What is he playing with a... What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's listening to music. Okay, got it. He's trying to lock in. 8417C70. Okay, we've got one player. We just need one other player. Leo, why are you always messing around? Why can't you be ready on time, buddy? I'm just kidding. All right. All right, both players are ready. It is game number 3. What was once a best of 5, now a best of 3. Let's get him started in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Leo takes game number 1. Alex takes game number 2. He's ready. He's setting up his iPod phone, and he's listening to whatever's happening. He's trying to lock in. Now, I do not have any matches that these two have played before, so this is the first match that I can see. Now, if there's some other kind of, off-brand Tetris tournaments that these guys have played under, I don't see those. But as far as majors, I don't see them having played before. And that's another thing I like about DAS Masters is that you just get to see matchups now that you haven't seen before. And also players who, maybe play DAS primarily, get a shot at a level playing field with a world champion. All right, Tetris for Alex, 116, 97,000 for Leo. They played each other in DAS Champions League either yesterday or the day before. Okay, yeah, I mean, I just look on Liquipedia, so... All right, Alex T with the JD spin there, and he's going to spin in a Z, and his board getting a little bit high, and he doesn't have burns to that left, so he's going to have to fill out that left side. Leo in a little bit of trouble. He's got gaps all over the place. He's got a Tetris buried and gets it. It's another long bar down for a double. Leo won 4-1 against Alex in the DAS Champions League. All right, so Leo's still up a little bit high here. It's very RNG dependent as far as Leo's fate right now. That left side is going to be a problem for Leo. And he's going to top out at 154. And Alex is good in game number 3. And I'm going to give them pieces like right now. Alex, you are good. Kip Duron with the €5 super chat says, they played in DAS Champions League, Vandy. Jeez, come on, get with the times. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't follow everything. All right, new pieces players, when you're ready, A019B8, A019B8 Alpha, 019 Bravo 8. He's listening to Mozart, all right? He's got Mozart, he's jamming. All right, it looks like both players are ready to get A019B8. Yes, they're both ready. It is game number 4. Alex up 2-1. Leo needs to win this one to force a deciding game 5. Baro says, now you don't have to follow everything thanks to the almost daily update. Another fine product of This Week in Tetris Incorporated. I've never heard of the almost daily update. There's too many things happening in Tetris now. For one person to keep up with. You post it every day in rankings. I mean, how can I can't keep up with every channel. Gionista says, is it frowned upon to continue playing if your opponent tops out quickly? Well, yeah, I mean, generally, so, players who play once they've already won the match, that we call that a mulligan. And there wouldn't really be normally any reason to do that if, you don't have like a personal record that you could get, or if you're chasing some kind of world record or accomplishment. But a lot of times there is a delay here on the stream. And, one player is in Bulgaria, the other one is in California. And so, a lot of times one player doesn't get the message that he or she has won yet. So, they play. And also, sometimes the player isn't 100% sure that they've won. Like maybe they were only half listening to the commentary. So they might keep playing just to be like 1,000,000% sure until they get another cue that they have won. So I guess that would explain why some players might play past when they've won, when their opponent is topped out early. 126 here for Leo, 167 for Alex T. All right, we are underway here in game number 4. Alex T, 191 through 43, 175 for Leo. And now gets a Tetris 198. Yeah, also sometimes you want to get just that one last Tetris, where you can sort of finish on an exclamation point. Not really necessary, but I mean, I do that sometimes. All right, Tetris for Alex T, 243, 223 from Leo. Pretty exciting match, number 6 overall ranked DAS player in the Premier poll. So I urge everyone to check out the Premier poll. This is the first month doing a DAS one. Thank you, SSJ for Umi Game, for the 100 bits with a long thing, which I encourage you to read. Chroma with the tier 1 sub, 15 months, his 15th month now. Wow, pretty long since that first month of being a Twitch sub. Thanks, Chroma. Kip Duran with a question, $10 super chat. I'll read in a sec. 295 here for Leo, 290 for Alex T. Vandy, if someone was listening to the commentary and the commentator said they were good but made a mistake, what would the rule be? Has that ever happened? The rule would be that the score speaks and the players should have their opponent's game open or the stream open so they can check and peek and make sure. That has happened in a game before. I think it was me and I was the commentator, and I think Nenu was the victim. So, but ultimately the score speaks. Whatever the score on the board is, that is what determines it. After I made that mistake with Nenu, I just tried very, very hard never ever to do that again. And someone says, yes, that's the same as a dealer mistake in poker. Yes, that is sort of on the model of that. It is challenging, but there's no other way to prove that the player would have gotten that score. And the other thing is, if that isn't the rule, then the player could very easily say, and this would be exploitable, but wait, here we go, Alex T trying to get out of this. Oh, I thought he said I was good, you know? And then that's just, you know, how can you know what the person actually thought? So that would be very exploitable. So having an objective criterion like whatever the score is, be the determinant, that is indisputable. So the players have to be on guard against mistakes from the commentators. 403 for Alex T, 449 for Leo. But yeah, ever since that happened, it was really humiliating. I felt really bad. I mean, my job as a commentator really is to try to have as little effect on the game as I can. So I try not to distract the players unless they like being distracted or don't mind. But yeah, that's like the biggest sin that you can do as a commentator is affect the outcome of the game. Tetris for Alex T, 456, 519 for Leo, into 19. All right, Alex trying to figure out a way out of this. Long bar over into 19 at 480. I mean, yeah, there's commentator curse, but that's just a meme. That's not real. Like, if you're playing high-level Tetris, you need to be okay and deal with the fact that a commentator says you have pace, or like, oh my God, is he going to get out of this? Even though the player knows full well that they're going to get out of this and the commentator's an idiot. Like, you know, those are the things that you have to deal with as a player. That's just part of comp Tetris. So 620 for Leo's 569 for Alex. Whoop says, that's the kind of mistake I'd make and then think randomly for the rest of my life. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. 2851 contribution from Arbaro. Thank you so much. Says, check out the almost daily update. Also, I missed one there from DJ Umpapa with the $80.08 contribution. So thank you so much, DJ Umpapa. And left side, Alex T. That is going to be tough to deal with. He's going to have to either chop that down with L pieces or just find a quick tap somewhere. But that is just so hard. Alex is going to top out at 635. Leo, you are good at 767. But don't take my word for it. Go ahead and peek over if you don't believe me. Did any of those donations have a hilarious joke attached? Oh, you want me to read your joke? Let me get the players their pieces, and then I'll read your one. For $1, you get me to read something stupid, apparently. Okay, here are the pieces. Oh, who's got the Smokey Bear? Oh, I like it. Bruce Willis and Arnold Schwarzenegger are all in a bar talking about a new movie. It's an action film based on famous classical composers. Sly says, I'll be Beethoven. Bruce says, I'll be Mozart. Arnold says, I'll be Bach. Get it? I'll be Bach because it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, $5. Thank you, SSJ. Really appreciate that. $5 super chat from Kip Durant says, Vandy, no one ever says you're an idiot out loud, that is. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. As long as you don't say it out loud, I don't care what you think. And really, I don't care what you say, but that's fine too. Okay. 72957F, 72957F. Both players are ready. It is D-cider time. There is the D-cider, the most delicious drink in all of Tetris. Both players are ready. Here's a little for you. Here's a little for you. Let's go ahead and end the shenanigans and get this counted down. The winner moves on to round 2. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Alex flexing his muscles. Leo flexing his number 6 overall ranking in Das Tetris. I mean, I'm not reading every joke. I mean, I've just read the joke because, you know, you paid me to. And I don't want to distract the players, right? So in between matches, I will. Alex on the board with the Tetris. There's Leo's first Tetris. Yes, the winner of this one game will determine who goes to round 2. OOF means Egg is waiting to play one of these fine players. All right, we are getting underway here in this game 5, 120 for Leo, 101 for Alex T. Just a Dude on YouTube says, hello, first time watching live. Thanks, Just a Dude. You're watching Classic Tetris Monthly Das Masters. To be the last Das Masters of the year. We're sort of ending our trial phase, and then we will start this tournament back up in earnest in January. And we will look to go, you know, somewhere between 10 and 12 months of Tetris. 174 for Alex T, 212 for Leo. If you're watching on Twitch and you are an Amazon Prime member, don't forget that you do have a Twitch Prime subscription that you get every single month that you can apply to the streamer of your choice, and they get a little bit of a financial boost. It costs you nothing extra over and above your Amazon Prime membership. It's use it or lose it, so do not lose it. It just goes right back into Bezos's pocket. I don't have anything against Bezos, really, except really, just, I don't know, like sometimes my packages come a little mangled, but other than that, you know, all right. But you don't want it to go into his pocket. You want it to go into a nice Twitch streamer's pocket. 250 Alex T, 266 Leo. So, yeah, keep us in the rotation. You don't have to do this every single month, but, you know, keep us in mind. That's all. 269 for Leo, 272 for Alex. Alex with a nice flat stack. It's starting to climb a bit, so he's going to take a double to bring this stack down, skimming another single, waiting out the bar here, forced into a triple. Meanwhile, Leo trying to figure out how to get this stack clean, and a nod of approval as the pieces favor his board. And right now, Alex T ahead by, well, a couple Tetrises and change. He is ahead in lines as well. So when the lines are even, they're a little more than Alex is a little more than a Tetris ahead. Sonic Screw with a tier 1 sub says can't stand ads on CTM anymore. Oh, look at that. Advertising works. Yes. That's it. That's another, you know, that's another benefit of subbing on CTM. You don't get ads. Thank you so much, Sonic the Screw. All right, Alex T setting up a column for Well. And there is the bar for the Tetris. 421 for him, 372 for Leo. Alex ahead by 5 lines. What about monthly Tetris 2? Well, there's nothing I can do about that. Tetris Wars raid party of 15. Thank you so much to Classic Tetris Wars. Adam Irish 18 with the resub 7 months tier 1. Thank you so much, Adam Irish. Tetris Wars, hope you had a good stream. 451 Alex, 424 Leo. Now we're 13 lines away from that 19 transition. The speed will increase by 50%. And it's challenging speed for DAS players. Long bar over, Tetris Alex 500 flat-ish, almost flat. All right, Tetris into 19 for Leo, 500K, and Alex is in at 526. Kip Duran on YouTube with a super chat, 10 euros. Thank you so much. Says, remember that super chats support your local Vandy. Vandies are rare, not well adapted to survival in the wild. They've even been known to drink salt water. They need lots of help to survive. Thank you, Kip Duran, for your very generous support. Super chats during this broadcast. Appreciate that. 580 for Alex, 577 for Leo. So we are neck and neck now. A skimming of Tetris for Alex. There's one for Leo. Keeping it close. All right, Leo Tetris. Still a good board here. Alex, some cleanup work to do here, but for a moment, and actually we'll see, he's going to, reestablish that dirty center, that dirty column 4 well, and gets the Tetris there. This is a decider. The players need to win this one to move on. So it's all going to come down to the next 60 lines. A Tetris for Leo, 720. There's one for Alex, 700. So Alex back by less than a Tetris. There's another Tetris, Alex. Alex, our world champion of Tetris. Leo, our top number 6 ranked player, the most recent Premier Poll rankings. Leo was our runner-up last month against Pixelandi. Tetris for Leo, 791. There's one for Alex T, 771. What's Alex going to do here? All right, he's going to get this triple. So he took all those skims as a triple. Patience to do that. Gets more points that way. Alex T, 810. 826 for Leo. Same line count. Tetris Leo. Tetris Alex. Tetris Leo. Another one. 891. There's one for Alex. Level 26. 207 lines apiece. Alex with the misdrop, 2 misdrops, 3 misdrops, and there's just not much he can do. There's a gray F over there. Alex is going to top out at 875, and that is going to do it. Leo is good in the decider, and we'll be moving on to round 2. So very, very tight game throughout that level 19, and just as it does in a DAS match, it comes down to just, one misdrop here and there, and it just, ruins your entire game. Such an unforgiving, punishing format. You might be able to survive that. Max out here for Leo. You might be, there you go, max out for Leo. You might be able to survive such misdrops, with tapping, rolling, that kind of thing. DAS, so hard to survive. And Alex T left with his sugar crash and left to think about what could have been. But Alex T, our 31 seed, coming in and giving last month's runner-up a run for his money. So no slouch right there. Great match, guys. We'll be back in a moment, and we will have Leo versus OEUF means egg. Huff means egg. All right, so he should be what? He should be 15, right? Yeah, and then 18, right? 18, right? There it is. Okay. So this should be 15, 18, 15, 18. Dude's sleeping. Look at that guy. He's sleeping. Sleep means egg. Don't wake him. Hey, he's on egg overload. All right, should I try to wake him up? Hey, UF means egg. Wake up, buddy. All right, let's get rid of that decider. Nothing is decided. Oh, it's round 2 as well. Oh my God. Round 2. All right, let's get these players some pieces. We can get them started. A34228, Alpha 34228. Excuse me. All right, folks, we are in round 2. Let us get these players started, then we'll tell you all about them. UF means egg, Leo. Leo. Say it twice, I guess. Round 2 green bracket. The winner goes to the top 16 in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. On the left side, it is longtime community member UF means egg. Coming in at seed number 15. He's got to play a match against some of the lower seeded players to defend his seed and spot in that top 16. With a PB, at least on the list that I looked at, of 1.19. And is a winner far way in the past. In fact, like 5 years ago? Won a CTM Challengers. Oh, UF is in trouble. And that is going to be a top out already. More like oops means egg. Ay, ay, ay. So Leo is good in game number 1. Couldn't even get through the intro. All right, warm-up is done. Warm-up is done. Guys, do not fall asleep before a set. True. All right, I'm going to get these players some new pieces. God, we should just replay that. See, new piece is going to be 575FEF. 575FEF. Yeah, crack an egg on your head. Five seven five four EF Echo Foxtrot. All right, both players are ready. Let us start game 2. LIO up 1-0 3-1 Tetris. Anyway, as I was saying, OEUF means egg. Out of the USA, a PB of 1.19. Let's get that seed checker out of the way. Won a Challenger circuit 5 years ago this month, basically. Also, a top 4 finisher in the CTWC DAS 2023 tournament in Europe. Yeah, went out in the semifinals against Mark Migas. Also played this year, made it to the top 8, went out against Schnecke. And OEUF played his first tournament in CTM in, at least at Masters, April 2019. And went out against Corian. The very next month, made it into Masters again, went out against Ben Mullen. And the next month went out against Beast and Shen. Bubble Rhapsody, isn't it? So he's played, you know, this guy goes all the way back. I mean, this is old. This guy is old. His highest finish in Masters was the top 8. Again, that Ben Mullen match. Is OEUF means egg the same person as Garbage Egg? No, Garbage Egg and OEUF means egg are 2 different egg-based players. Garbage Egg is actually, oh my God, what's her? I forget. Oh my God. Wait, well, I forget the name is right on the top of my tongue here. But what does egg mean? Another $5 super or €5 super chat from Kip. Anyway, 114 here for OEUF, 165 for LIO. You all know who. Yeah, Niner. That's right, Niner. Sorry, yeah. That was Niner. 192 from LIO, 138 from OEUF means egg. On the right side, it is LIO out of Bulgaria, seed number 18, PB of 1.26. That is a serious PB for sure. Took first in the second CT DAS Real tournament last year. Also has taken down a Hopefuls tournament. Was second in this very tournament last month. Was the runner-up to Pixel Andy. And top 16 in CTWC DAS tournament in Europe 2023. Also ranked number 6 in the most recent and the first, really. It's the most recent because it's the first one and the only one. Premier Poll rankings. So number 6 on the back of his performance in these tournaments, these CTM DAS Masters tournaments. Oh my God, Pumpy Heart, ban that man. OEUF with the, I'm always impressed when DAS players can do the 5 below up that high on the board. Now, OEUF is also, well, I won't mention it now. We'll see later. But 379 for LIO, 306 for OEUF means egg. Leo up a little bit high center there, but bringing it down. That, I mean, you know, that five below was a good part of the board for him to be able to complete a tricky thing. Let's just say that. 398 for Means Egg, 452 for Leo. Leo's got about a 54,000 point lead. A little bit of a kind of a tuck setup there for OEUF, waiting on the S piece. But he can snap a Z piece in there, tuck that J in, and get set up for a Tetris. So a Tetris, a very flexible setup there for OEUF Means Egg. And he's going to convert it into a Tetris. 445 for him, 499 for Leo. Where can we find the DAS Premier poll? Yeah, if somebody wants to pop that link into the chat, we'll make a command for that. Or Pumpy, if you're around and you want there to be a link to your Premier poll, then you can make one as well. Otherwise, I'll get it. 572 for Leo, 496 for OEUF Means Egg. What does the number in the bracket next to their PB mean? It means that is their ranking on the leaderboard that I check, which is that DAS high score leaderboard. 501 for OEUF Means Egg, 598 for Leo. OEUF is up kind of high here and a bit dependent. Would love a bar like right now, and not getting one. He's going to top out at 502, and Leo is good. All right, thanks, Pumpy, for that link. All right, Leo goes up 2 games. To none. All right, new pieces, players. B06812, B06812. OEUF Means Egg, did something happen with the Five Below thing? No, because that is the... All right, you remember back when you were playing and Harry Hong was the commentator, and then it sort of became a meme for a couple of months, like, he's making the exact same misdrop every time. So it's like that exact part of the board is where you kept making a misdrop like every time. And so that is that is why, yeah, he's making the same misdrop every time. Yeah. So it's especially good that you were able to do a complicated move in this exact part of the board. And I'm probably commentator cursing you now, but what can I do? That's my job. Oh my god. All right, it looks like both players are ready. Just put it out of your mind. He's not amused. He's very upset now. I'm so sorry. All right, B06812. You're dating me even mentioning that he commentated my matches at all. True enough. All right, looks like both players already. OEUF Means Egg up against it, down 2 games to none. Leo looking to punch his ticket to the top 16 right now. Let's get him started in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, Stanislaw looking for that reverse sweep, rooting for the American. Pretty exciting time here in the United States. If you're watching this at some point in the future, we're just 2 days away from Election day. So everyone's super happy for this patriotic time. All right, Leo going to uncover that gap in his stack. He's still covered there on the well, so he's going to need to work on this. OEUF means egg, 72,000. All right, needs to, okay, great. Z piece for OEUF means egg. A skim and a Tetris for OEUF. Not a skibbity Tetris, but a skim and a Tetris. 122 for OEUF, 100 for Leo. Leo's going to uncover the well, get the long bar, and get the Tetris. $169 for OEUF means egg, 147 for Leo. OEUF means egg needs to win this one to stay in. Leo with the Tetris 215. They are separated by just a couple hundred points through 49 lines. You couldn't get any closer. All right, I thought OEUF was going to use that Z to sort of tuck that into that weird jagged Z hole, but nope. He's going to find his own way. He prefers doing things his own way. He's going to miss that S piece. He's not pleased. DAS players shaking their heads, as they do. Got no perfect clear for OEUF. He was looking for it, but all right. Tetris for OEUF, 295, 309 for Leo, and that small bit of burning there is enough to give Leo a lead of a couple Tetrises. The speed transition takes place at level 19. Speed will increase 50%. It's a little bit, well, a lot bit harder. For DAS, you know, for rolling, it's a little bit harder. For DAS, it's a lot harder. Stanislav says, my wife found a sticker I had lost and asked what Nervandi was. Yeah, I mean, you're so deep now. There's so much lore you have to explain to really get the full explanation. All right, Tetris OEUF 441, 454 for Leo. All right, OEUF building out that left side, gets a long bar down for a Tetris, 464. 458. So OEUF in the lead now, but also ahead by 6 lines. Leo stashing a Z piece to the left, able to tuck another, or to just kind of snake another Z piece around it or over it. It's not really tucking it, but kind of, you know, nesting it over there in the left side. 510 for both. We're just now 8 lines away from 19. All right, up with that flat long bar burn. Trying to find a long bar before he has to burn 2 lines, and the game just drowning everyone right before finally provides a long bar. 541 transition for OEUF, 559 for LIO. $588 LIO. He's going to get a Tetris 614. If means egg makes room for that J. Tetris ready. Long bar Tetris 603. All right, nice couple of pieces here for OEUF to get Tetris ready. That dumping S pieces on his board not helping. He's going to make a bar dependency in the middle of the stack, so he's just going to have to work this down. Meanwhile, LIO cruising 699 on 22. 615 for OEUF means egg. Duke says, OEUF, haven't seen that name in years. Well, clearly you don't live in France, because you'd probably see it like most days. 647 OEUF, 708 from LIO. Another Tetris. LIO ahead by 90,000 points, just about 55 lines to go. And OEUF now ahead by about 6 lines, back by 90,000 points. OEUF getting set up, long bar over Tetris. All right, getting set up again pretty efficiently. Another Tetris OEUF, 747. LIO just not slowing down. Now into 25 at 834. All right, a couple gaps here for LIO. Gets the bar, gets the square to the left. And uncovers, gets a Tetris 870. OEUF with a Tetris 814. So OEUF's gonna, if LIO continues this, I mean, OEUF is just gonna have to be super efficient and just go for broke at some point. I mean, can chase this down. If LIO tops right now, then OEUF could still chase this down. And LIO just adding another Tetris, 969 on 27. OEUF at 862 on 27. And so OEUF just running out of runway. Another Tetris LIO, max out AO3. And another Tetris, and that Tetris right there could be the one that puts it entirely out of reach no matter what happens. There's another Tetris of 933. And another Tetris of 968. It's going to try to set up for one. Good setup for two, but no, that one definitely going to put it out of reach. LIO, another one has the 1.1. Double max out. OEUF gets the max out into 29, but LIO has got the 1.1. OEUF is like, what else can I do? I get a max out into 29. What else can I do? What a match from these two. Double max out, double DAS kill screen. Great match, but it's going to be LIO who takes this one in a sweep and is going to move on to the top 16. So LIO coming in seed 18 and finding his way into that top 16. That is, I don't know. That's why we do this top 32 format. I think it works to give people a chance and makes people defend their ranking, and it's a good thing. I like it. Maybe OEUF doesn't like it too much right now, but you'll learn to love it. All right, 3 games to none. Thank you both players for giving us a great treats, and thanks to everybody who was watching. Let me go ahead and give you an update of what these brackets look like now. Let's give him the score just for the ceremony there. All right, 333. OEUF is still there. Let's give you a look at what this bracket looks like. The green bracket now. Let me refresh all that. Probably have to refresh each of these. Yes, there's that. The top 16 is shaping up like this. We still got to figure out this orange bracket. We'll get there. We got time. We got oodles of time. We're doing well. But that green bracket is going to be Dog versus LIO. That should be huge because Dog is the number 3 ranked player in all of DAS. LIO the number 6. AV Geek against Storm. Storm was did Storm make it onto the list? I Had them just out of my top 20, but, you know, I'm probably dead wrong about that. Where is Storm on the list? Yeah, Storm got some votes. AV Geek, though, is in the top 20 at 16. Fractal and Tommy NTG. Bendy versus Nenu. The blue bracket, to me, this one is the most fire bracket, okay? Matt Martin versus Sharky. Geo versus Scotto. And then we've got to figure out this orange bracket. We're going to get that all scheduled out. And that's going to be great, too. Because look at that top one. Scooty, Hana, Miles, Andy. And the bottom, Hideri, Timmy Kim, Wallbant, Elias. So, I mean, the players in here are insane. All the brackets are great. I mean, this is a great tournament. Oh, man. You know, good on me for starting it, right? I'm just kidding. All right. No, but I'm just so happy the way that all these tournaments are turning out. I love this top 32 format. I'm just like super thrilled, the whole thing. And I love it. Okay. Well, that is going to do it for me today. Thanks to everybody who contributed to that prize pool this stream. We're up to 828.28. We want me to rate Fractal? I will take a look. Still waiting for No Cap November brackets to release. Yeah, we're going to work on that. We'll get that in the next 24 hours. And then, yeah, thanks to Arbaro for the 2851, DJ Umpapa 8008, Kip with the 50. Also, thanks so much, especially to Kip on YouTube with those super chats. Really appreciate the support. You have no idea how much that kind of stuff helps us. Thanks to everybody else who subbed, like Adam Irish, Sonic the Screw, Chroma, SSJ. Really appreciate that. All right, we're going to go ahead and find ourselves a raid target. And maybe we should go to a small, tiny, little baby streamer like... Wait, did you say Fractal is streaming? I don't see Fractal. Where's Fractal? Oh, Fractal is streaming. Is Fractal on the wrong Tetris? Oh, Hydrant Dude MIT lecture found footage. Yeah, let's go. Let's get there right now. It's a found footage of Hydrant Dude giving a lecture. That is very exciting to me. I will be watching that. See you all. Thanks all. Take care. Bye for now. Love you. Doodly do. All right, YouTube, it's just you and me. Thanks again for all your support. To Kip Duran and everybody else who chatted and supported, and thanks to the mods. All right, take care. Bye-bye.